Ebro comes in hot, voice already raised, not even trying to hide the frustration. He says people keep tagging him, DMing him, pulling him into this narrative like he's supposed to bow down to some radio mythology. He makes it clear real quick. Miss me with that legend talk. He says respect is earned every day, not preserved in amber because of what you did in the 90s. Then he drops it. Man, Funkmaster Flex. Not even dramatic, just blunt, like he's been holding it in. Ebro says Flex built a brand off breaking records and yelling bombs on air, but somewhere along the line, the culture passed him by. He says Flex acts like he's still the gatekeeper, like New York still needs permission slips to move. Ebro says that's the problem. The ego never evolved. The city changed, the artists changed, the way people consume music changed, but Flex stayed stuck in a time where intimidating rappers on the radio was power. He goes deeper, saying Flex confuses loudness with influence. Just because you yelling don't mean you leading, Ebro says. He talks about how Flex inserts himself into beefs, politics, conversations that got nothing to do with him, then hides behind the "I'm just protecting hip-hop" excuse. Ebro calls that fake guardianship. He says protecting hip-hop ain't threatening artists, leaking phone calls, or clout chasing off controversy. Then Ebro shifts tone slightly, almost disappointed, saying Flex had a chance to be an elder, a bridge, someone who put new voices on without making it about himself. Instead, he chose chaos. He chose attention. And now when people push back, suddenly it's disrespect. Ebro says, nah, that's accountability. He says New York radio doesn't belong to one man. And it damn sure doesn't stop because somebody yells bombs into a microphone like it's still 1998. Look, first things first, I'll never erase what Funkmaster Flex did for hip-hop. That would be dishonest. Flex is a pillar. He broke records when breaking records meant something. He gave artists their first real look on a major New York platform. When Flex played you, the streets listened. That era mattered. That grind mattered. And I respect anybody who helped build the foundation we're all standing on right now. But here's where it gets uncomfortable. Respect for the past can't turn into immunity in the present. And that's where Flex loses me sometimes. You can't live off legacy alone and still demand the same authority. The culture don't work like that. Hip-hop is supposed to move, evolve, challenge itself. When you start acting like the gate is yours forever, you stop serving the culture and start guarding your ego. Flex's passion is real. I'll give him that. He loves this thing. But passion without self-awareness turns into chaos. Yelling, exposing, threatening to end artists, inserting yourself into every controversy. That ain't leadership. That's control. And the new generation doesn't respond to control the way the old one did. And let me add this too, because this is the part people don't want to talk about. A lot of the frustration around Flex isn't hate. It's disappointment. When you've watched someone have that much influence, that much reach, that much opportunity to guide the next era, you expect growth. You expect evolution. And when it doesn't happen, people start speaking up. Flex still has power. Let's not play dumb. His voice still rings in New York. His name still carries weight. But power comes with responsibility, and sometimes it feels like he uses that power to remind people who he is instead of lifting up who's next. That's where the tension comes from. Not jealousy, not disrespect, it's about purpose. Everything turns into a loyalty test. If you don't agree, you're disloyal. If you question him, you're ungrateful. That mindset kills dialogue. Hip-hop was built on conversation, on pushback, on sparring ideas. Once you shut that down, you're not protecting culture anymore. You're freezing it. But here's the other side again, because balance matters. Flex also sees a lot of nonsense come through this industry. Fake artists, fake love, fake numbers, fake outrage. And he reacts to that with anger because he's seen what real grind looks like. I get that. I really do. But anger ain't always the best teacher. Sometimes it just pushes people away. What I want for Flex and for hip-hop is maturity and leadership. Just growth. Knowing when to speak and when to listen. Knowing when to lead and when to pass the mic. Because the culture doesn't need another gatekeeper. It needs elders who understand that letting go isn't losing power. It's multiplying it.